Hey guys, obviously I'm home. As you can tell by all the noise out there, it's pretty busy out there today. I wanted to do a quick video and just catch everybody up and let everybody know what's going on. Yeah, I'm home. I've been home about a week. I got down to Hamburg at the Microtel. The rental car was just like right there, literally walking across to Toyota, and so I just decided it was just, even though it was a week early, I was like, it's just a perfect time to get off. There's, no traveling to long distances to get a car or anything, so I decided to go ahead and come on home, which it was probably actually pretty good because I had a few gear malfunctions, and I wanted to get a few things taken care of and order a couple of things. So one of my gear things was my Z-Pax rain jacket. The seam seal tape just started coming up, and I've had the jacket about 2 years, so it's not under warranty still. I really haven't used it that much, so I was a little bit aggravated at that. I called Z-Pax, and of course they can fix it. It's going to cost me $50, which, for a $400 jacket, I was like, gosh, that's, is it me? Or, obviously they can fix it, but it's not going to be something that they can fix immediately. So I ended up just going and getting a frog tog. I'm not going to order another $400 jacket. I'm just not going to do it. So when I get done, then I'll send it off to get it repaired. Meanwhile, I'm just going to do the frog togs because honestly, I don't really think it matters that much anyway, and I hate to say that. The second thing that I needed to replace was, I got the little wool rag that just kind of, I got it from Z-Pax, and it kind of just, it's got a little loop, and it just, hooks onto your pack, and it's kind of like a sweat rag, snot rag, whatever. Well, the little loop just, that's on it that you use to hook, which is sewn in, just disintegrated. So, and I'll try to show you a picture of it, but I ended up taking some cord that I had and making a loop out of it, and then sewing it in to the little rag again. So now hopefully it will work, hopefully it will hold, I don't know, we'll see. Not that big of a deal, but just a minor inconvenience. But anyway, everything else is pretty good. I'm just, getting a few things together. I did order a couple of new things. I needed a new water bottle holder. Mine was literally coming apart, and I've used it a lot, so I don't remember what brand it is, but it's been a good one. I got one from Z-Pax, so we'll see how well it holds up, and yeah. So just a few little odds and ends here and there just to try to get, ready. And I've got all my, I've taken out all my winter clothes now, so I'm just hiking with, just the summer stuff. I am keeping my quilt and my pad. I usually keep that year round. And my puffy stays and my fleece, because sometimes up there it gets chilly at night. Anyway, but my sleep clothes, my heavy layer sleep stuff, I'm gonna leave that here and just bring some, just something comfortable to sleep in, t-shirt, shorts, whatever. I think that's about it. Tomorrow is my infusion, so it is late in the day, so it's going to be an all-day thing, and I probably won't get home until tomorrow night, which is going to be a rough time. So Tuesday is going to be spent getting some rest, because anytime I get infusion the next day, I'm usually just useless. So I've got a car reserved for early Wednesday morning, and I'm headed back, and it's probably good because it's supposed to really rain there all day. They're supposed to have all kinds of crazy storms Wednesday, but Thursday's the chance of rain goes down. So hopefully I'll be back on trail by Thursday. I'll get a ride with either Pip or Zoom Zoom and go back up to 501 and resume the trail from there. And it looks like I've got, if I want to get to the shelter, I've got about a 15-mile hike the first day, which will be a little tough, but you know, I should be bumped up with fluids and my B12, so I should be feeling pretty good. But anyway, I just wanted to let everybody know what's going on. I haven't quit. I'm going back. I mean, I'm going to be alone again. You know, obviously Joe's, you know, off trail. And Morgan is way up ahead of me again. So, you know, and that's just the thing. You know, the problem I have with having to come home for infusions, I lose everybody unless I want to jump up. And I don't want to do that anymore because if I decide to make this a real through hike by doing, you know, flip-flopping, then I don't want to skip anything else. I just want to continuously go on up and get it done and get it finished. And that way, if I get up there, if I manage to get to Katahdin and, you know, I'm done, then I'll be done. And, you know, well, with the exception of Grayson Highlands. If not, then, and I decide to do a flip-flop, well, then I won't have any sections from Harper's Ferry up that I have to fill in, if that makes sense. I don't know. That was like really confusing. But anyway, you know, ideally what I would like to do is make this a through hike. And, you know, even though I'm doing it as a flip-flop, I would like to make it as a through hike. Go up and summit and then jump back down to Harper's Ferry and go down. But, you know, right now, let's just try to get to Maine. That's all I'm trying to do. So I'm trying not to get injured, and I'm trying to keep going. I'm concerned about this next section. You know, I'm not sure about resupply. I just don't really see a lot of places to resupply. I guess, you know, I should be doing 20 plus miles a day, but that's not feasible. But I'll figure it out, whatever, you know, I'm just going to enjoy the ride. Right now, it's all about enjoying the trip, you know, day at a time. I am going to take a break during the day and have lunch because I do think that's a good thing for me. I have a tendency to just like, boom, I want to just like race to the next, you know, my next destination. But why, you know, why? I've got plenty of time, there's plenty of daylight, and you know, that's a lot harder on me, on my body, so there's really no need to do that. So anyway, that's it. That's really all I got. It's just a little quick update, and I will, you know, fingers crossed, God willing, I'll see you guys in a little bit back on trail. That's it. Later. Bye.